Hey, Fink Fabbers, a scooter from Fink's Fab Shop. Back on the 2002 Chevy Trailblazer, fixing some rust. We get our pre-made patch panel, and we find out that Taiwan don't know what the hell they're doing. So we take and cut it up, and we make it work, and we fabricate our own. We stab that panel we made, or that patch we made in the previous video in, and then we fix and address the wheel well lip. We're far from done, but we pretty much got all the metal fab finished. So like, share, comment, subscribe. Oh, I about cut my finger off too, so tune in for that. Like, share, comment, subscribe, help me grow, and let's go. So guys, I got this old Ford Model A tire here, or Chevrolet. It's a Chevrolet wheel, I guess. Anyway, it's an old wire wheel. White wall tire, Firestone. I had a set of 5 of them. Was going to use them on a rat rod. Decided to pass them along. Sold 4, kept 1. I'm going to hang it on the wall. I think it looks cool. So we can put it up there next to that Chevy painting. So I'm thinking shelf bracket in small thread. Make these two have a baby. With a lug nut on the back. With some screws in the wall. I should hold it in there. So let's make us a shelf or a wheel holder. At least the worst it can do is fall off the wall, fuck some shit up. Let's go! Abracadabra. Alright. Now we just gotta glue that on there. And then cut it down. I think it'll work. Try it out. Alright, so screwed it to the wall. Put the tire up on top, marked it. I had already cut it off, but I marked it, cut it off again. Got my all thread in there. I'm gonna burn that in on the top here and down around here. It should be stiff enough. I'll clean that tire and everything up, and then we'll see what it looks. Put the tire on there and mark the all thread. Find a lug nut for it, or a nut. I could have just took and put the shelf bracket up there and sat the inside of the hub on it. Probably wouldn't have any problems, but you know, opening and shutting the door and stuff, or strong storm or something like that, wind, I don't want to give it the opportunity to come flying off the damn wall. So that could fuck up some shit if it come down hard enough or hurt somebody. Be back in a minute. Alright, we'll get down here and we'll weld this up. If only I had a welding table. Alright, let's see what we can do here. See if you guys can even see what's going on. Turn that down flat. A lot more. Up a little bit. Get my wire speed up. so thin. Turn that down a little bit more. Good Lord. Making a bracket. Yeah. Fire! Well, ain't gonna win a beauty contest, but we got something like this. Tire sits back to the wall. Very solid, ain't gonna go anywhere. So now we gotta do a mark back here so I can put a nut on it and cut her off. I'll shoot a little paint on her. I think that'll look pretty fucking cool up there. And I don't have to worry about fucking flopping off the wall. That bracket's a lot thinner than what I realized. I blew a lot of it out, but I'm trying to run a continuous bead. I could fix it, but that's for what it is, it's gonna work. So, and there it is, guys. Cleaned up the white wall a little bit with a little mean green wheel, and it looks good. I think that'll work just fine. Scooter, thanks Fab Shop. So we are back on pain in the ass 02 Trailblazer. We have received our outer rocker slash cab corner, but it's not right. It's fucked. Show you. So there's no way that that's even for this car without a shitload of modifications. And this body line is totally fucked. So I don't even think cutting that part off there would get me what I desire. I think it'd be just a waste of money. So fuck you, Complete Auto Body Supply of Amazon or whatever the fuck your store is that guaranteed it. So I'm thinking I'm gonna make a pattern on the other side to get an idea of what it's supposed to look like, or the general shape of it, and then we'll build our own. Yippee fucking skippy. Nothing can go easy here at Fink's Fab Shop. It's fucking got a hole in it all the way down into there. Alright. I tell you what, guys. Sometimes I don't even think that this shit's worth it. Alright, I'm gonna make a pattern. Jack this thing up, get the tire off it again. I hear something grinding back here, so I'm thinking that maybe the emergency brake cable got pulled a little bit. So I look at that, and then I'm gonna start cutting fucking button, welding some metal, because this has got to get out of here. So I got other stuff to do. Alright, talk to you in a little bit.
Another day in life of pink fabric. Man, tell you what, I had no luck. Or bad luck, maybe no luck at all. Alright. Well, I assume the emergency brake shoes are rubbing on the inside of the rotor. I didn't do the brake job, so it looks like they just pulled the left the backing plate off, slapped the rotor on it, didn't clean anything up or adjust anything, so I'm sure I'll end up having to take that fucking apart. Do that, because people can't do their job right. Okay! Two or three a day or more. Figure out what I did with my scissors. Things that have been crazy around here, guys. Well, let's show you. Might as well show you what's been going on. So, as you know, we haven't been doing anything on the wagon. Which some of you are probably like, thank God. And some of you are probably like, man, I want to see that. That's why I tuned into the channel. The wagon hasn't been, nothing been done. But I'm getting the itch. So basically I've been just cleaning, organizing, putting shit up on the thing, moving shit around, getting more insulation and foam board and stuff, electrical done. my little metal. This is gonna be my little metal fab area over here, and so I clean it and selling duplicate equipment, seconds, and things I don't need, stuff that I never use. Just getting it, purging it, and getting the hell out of here. So yesterday I spent the majority of the day getting this all framed in. So this is a steel building. So I put the inch face foam board on it, the foil face out, and that acts as a radiant barrier. Yesterday it was so freaking hot in this corner before I did all that. I mean, it was just radiating. It was like a heater in here. And now just doing this extra little bit here, this freaking shop is so much cooler. You wouldn't think that that little bit of steel as exposed would put out that much heat, but it did. So I gotta go. I got a piece over there I gotta put in, a little strip there I gotta put in yet, and then up in the mezzanine here I gotta finish that there. So those are all C10 parts, guys. Everything in boxes up there is C10 parts, or C10 outside. So that will probably be built after this wagon is done. So I got a little bit of steel up there I gotta cover up yet and get some insulation in. I think when I do, it'll make a dramatic difference in this damn shop. As far as heat goes, heat retention in the winter, and then keeping it cool in the summer. I moved my brake. I dumped the brake over on top of itself, fucked it all up. I mean, I didn't fuck it up, but it just marred it up to shit, which is not real happy. I don't know what it is to me in this brake, but since I bought it, the guy that delivered it to me, he dumped it off the trailer. Then to come find out, it was dumped off the trailer when they were loading it. I wasn't there. Somebody picked it up, it got dumped off the trailer, and then when it wasn't being unloaded here, it got dumped off the trailer, and then I fucking dumped it over on myself when I had it over in the other corner. Out of the way, I fucking dumped it over on myself, trying to move it with a jack, because I was too lazy to bring Forky Fin Can into it. And so I dumped it over this time because I moved it over with Forky Fink, but I didn't re-spin it. So I tried to spin it with jacks, and when I spin it with jacks, it was just real top heavy. And the way they got the stand built, and it fucking just went over on itself, about took me out. So that's good. We built a wheel holder, which that'll be either its own little video or probably be spliced into this video. I don't know. But yeah, so that's what I've been doing, guys. I've been trying to clean this shithole up so I can get stuff around. I got the wife's lighthouse out. She's wanting me to finish that. I would like to finish it too, get the hell out of my shop. So I might spend a day on that. Finish welding and grinding and filling the little holes from the steel that are in it. I didn't put those holes in there, that's how I got the steel. They're seconds for like building water softeners and water heaters. So it's 16 good heavy 16 gauge steel, so I got it cheap. I don't know. I might take and do that. One day this next week we'll have a video on that, me just finishing that up. Getting it out front for her so we can get it landscaped around, and there'll be one less thing I gotta move in and out of the shop and mess with. Actually, I'm going to use poster board on this. A little more flexible. I was going to take the other side off, but I'm afraid if the other side off, I'm going to find the same thing, and I'm really going to be in trouble. So, that's just... put this in here like this. Run my finger across it. By just using the rust in my Vanish, guys, and fingering it, I'm gonna cut it a little deep. And I probably ain't gonna build this all in one piece. Probably have to be built. I don't know. We'll see. You gotta break that. So we're just gonna dirty finger strikes again. So I gotta fix this inner rocker. So I'll probably cut me a piece of steel to do that. Jesus Christ. If there's any fucking steel there to weld to, that's the next thing. So I'll probably do that. Come in here and clean this all up, see what I got going on. So this got a little bit of a weird curve to it. So what I'm thinking, is I'm going to cut this out. We'll cut the pattern out. I'll break like a 45 here to meet my edge down there. And then I might have to put this part in the slip roll. Get a little bit of a curve to it. form it in place or whatever we need to do. Start tacking it in there and just make it work. What we'll do. That's what we'll do. Alright, so next question is do I want to try to build it out of 16 gauge or do I want to fucking build it out of, I don't think this is 18 gauge here. Definitely be a little stouter, but it's going to be a lot harder to work and manipulate. But I don't want it to be a floppy fucking piece of shit either. So, get this out of here. Cheat it over a little bit. It doesn't bother me because we're gonna have to trim it to fit anyway. So. What I did in my marker here. Just had it. Things that fucking tick me off. Not being able to find the shit you fucking knew you just had. So we're just gonna take this. Probably take this over to the hand shear. Hand shear it out. Alright guys, let's go over here to the hand shear. Remember how I told you guys that I hate clutter? Well, this is why I'm trying to get rid of all this shit. So I can work, move freely. work and move freely so I know what I'm doing. So I can show you guys what I'm doing. It's getting there. I just ain't got it yet. Getting closer. Alright. This has got to get cut down in a little more manageable length here. Oh yeah. I'm gonna take you guys right out as I'm going along. Could just cut that along the line when I got it here, but I got a foot shear over there. Everything's stacked on it. It'd be nice to get that out. I don't know if I cut the 16 gauge. Oh, there you go. Alright. I love this little hand shear. It's like one of my favorite. Should probably put on some gloves. Cut myself. 16 gauge is not as sharp, but it does make a nice little dent on the skin. Okay. So now, just follow the contour. The line. This little shear. I had a straight shear too, like this, but I sold it because I never used it because I like this one better. Passed it along to a kid that was getting into this stuff. He was happy to have it. Yep, that's why you should have glass or got me some gloves on. I got a big old metal sliver. So there's our basic profile. I'm just going to go back and try to trim that line a little closer and clean it up a little bit. You can cut pretty intricately with this thing if you're careful. Take your time. Patient. Alright. So, there's our basic shape. It's coming, guys. It's coming. We're gonna get this cleaned up so I don't have to keep fucking doing this. I wasn't gonna make a video today and just fucking finish this, but the people that are wanting to follow along, I couldn't see not making a follow-up video on it. So I gotta put this back on. That fell off. Did my shit. Ah, damn. Fucking weight. Alright, so now I'm grab my pattern. So now I'm just gonna take my pattern, and take my steel, and put this on here. Alright, camera timed out. So we got about 1 7/8 inches. 2 inches, so we're just going to call it 2 inches in the back. And this has got to be about, oh, I don't know, I think about 45. I need to recondition the teeth on this. Brake, because it's had a hard life. They're hitting our fucking dip deal here. Our foam. Alright, so we got a part of a brake, or part of a rocker. So let's go over here and see how it's looking, if I'm even anywhere close. Because again, I made a pattern of a hole, basically, guys. A silhouette of a hole. So this piece here will go down in there. Which isn't horrible. So now we gotta put another bend in it, like right in here somewhere. one piece. So bad Chad, I just tack it in place and beat it into submission. That guy does some crazy shit, man. Always seems to work out. I don't get that lucky. See, that's gotta get brought down. Yeah, just fucking take a little bit more of that rocker out of there. No big deal, guys. Alright, so grab my marker. I'm gonna fucking go about right there. I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to make this in two pieces. So I'm going to go and take and go over to that shear, and then I'm going to cut this here like this. The reason being is when I break this, then I can come up here and get it fitting close to this. I can cut that out of there with a zip cut and then tack it in place. Which is really, I should probably fix that inner rocker first. I got something to build off of. This is all stuff you just kind of work your way through. I really didn't want to do this, but as far as making one from scratch, it's because of how time consuming it is. But I don't want to fucking wait another week for a part and have it get here and have it be wrong again. Because that rocker, or whatever you want to call those, cab corner, rocker, and I don't know. At what they showed in the picture was totally different than what we're looking at now. Or what I got. So, man. This is cute. Alright, so I looked up the part number of the one I got again. And it is an '02 to '07 dog leg, left hand side Trailblazer. Problem is I don't think these Taiwanese fuckers know what the fuck they're talking about or know what they're doing, because there's no bend here. See, there's no mandrel bend. So if that bend was there, it would fucking slide back and be perfect. So what I'm thinking, instead of overthinking this and spending 20 fucking hours trying to make my own in 5 different pieces, and be so worked up and upset about it because I'm going to want to repair the whole rocker to know it's done right or fucking feel like it's done right. I think I'm going to fucking slice and dice this new one I got. Cut it right up this body line right here. Slide it back. And I think if I do that, it'll give me enough of what I need, and then I can take this and cut it and bend it over the flange like it is here and have what I need, and then we can tack it in place. I can fix the little part of the inner rocker that I'm concerned about, and then we can build our inner lip, and I can ship this fucking thing and be done with it after we weld it and put a little mud on it, skim it out and all that. But I think that's what I'm going to do instead of trying to build my own. I have a hard time wanting to cut up brand new body panels, because it's like, if I fuck it up, then I can't return it. Whatever, it's cheap enough. And this fucking tripod needs some Viagra. Holy shit. I think I wore it out already. I don't know. So we're going to cut this. Do a line right here. We're going to cut it later on there. Right up straight. Fucking zip cut. Let's see if we can use that. Done being a doormat. Ouch. Alright, here we go.
Swagger down the street with your red lips and funky beat. You better hold your head up to the sky. I'm gonna roll with you till the day I die. Down and red.
fucking bent, fucked. Fucking thing just is not made right. What a fucking piece of shit. And that's why I was just gonna make my own. I think what it is probably is this part of the rear quarter, and this probably fits in here like this, and then this comes over the rear quarter and skins it. So if I wanted this piece here, I probably should have ordered a quarter panel. Don't even. Either that or this cord, or this is for one that doesn't have a body kit, which very well could be. Gotta make it work between the patch panel I bought and fucking I've cut this panel up in 3 different pieces, hoping I can use part of it. Seal. It's kind of boogered up on the end. I was going to fix it, maybe paint it up, do some pinstriping on it. Now we're going to use it to beat on. this end in the brake, give it a little bit. Okay, well, that's looking better. I'm gonna bend that flange. I think I bent it when I cut it up with a metal shear. Instead of adding a bunch of steel, I'm just gonna try to use what's there. Because it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's gonna be covered up by that plastic. So what I'm planning on doing is I'm going to tack this in place. After I slice it so I get a butt weld, I'll get it tacked in place across here. And then I'll do a relief cut here. Try to bend this out a little bit. And then we'll take this other piece over here. It's got this piece on it here that I need. And we'll try to cut that in, make it meet, and weld it all together. So we're basically taking a piece of shit that's somewhat the right shape and fucking cutting it up, and we're gonna weld it all back together and make it what we need it. Alright. Remember guys, when you're welding on a brand new or a newer car with a computer in it, or even just an older car with a battery, it's always a good idea to unhook the negative terminal of the battery. That way less chance of blowing anything up. tell you what. A real pain in the ass having to do this. Fix that later. Should just fucking buy a whole rocker, I guess. Okay, so that's tacked in there. Now, fucking nothing in there to tack to. Fantastically. Tack it down as far as I can get. I have a blanket in there. Just gonna throw an old moving blanket. In here to help protect the seat, just in case something lands on it. I don't want to burn any holes in her seat. Alright, so what I'm thinking now is we'll take this piece here, cut it along here, graft as much of that in as possible. Either that or I'll just fucking use this here that we made. Projection, I might just do that. Then I'm gonna go cut this down. Really don't want to fucking weld that 3 pieces if I don't have to. Cut that there and bend that out, I'd have enough. I have enough. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go run this through the shear. I'm gonna cut this lip off right here. We're basically reshaping it to fucking something we can use, because what they sent us is a complete and total clusterfuck. To say, put it nicely. I cut this with a zip cut, but why throw sparks all over myself? Cut that right off. Alright. Now, here's my table here. We're making a panel. Take that curve out of it. So now we got a panel here. Metal is stretching and shrinking because it has all the different flanges and stuff on it. Okay, so now how not to do body work with thick fat shot. May have fucked that up. I'll be farther ahead to do this. Yeah, we'll just weld that up with coal. Not what I envisioned, but it's going to work. see what I got here. I'll cut that off here. Like that. And this is the inside of this lip. I think that's what I'm going to do. We'll trim that. Welcome back to how not to repair a fucking rocker panel on a 2002 Chevy. Guess I should have cut that one. The gist of what I'm kind of thinking there. I wish I would have cut that straighter though. Cut the second line instead of the first. Yeah, gotta come out of there. That's just horrible. We're gonna fucking do it. We might as well do it right. So the rush can get you fucked up. Alright, so I broke this line. Well, it's pretty dang close. So let's slide it in there. See where we're at. Broke that one too much, so I gotta go back. Rust. Okay. So that matches up pretty good there. I obviously don't want to lap weld that. So I think I'm going to do is I'm going to tack it there. This thing's got shape on it, right? About like this. So it goes from nothing to 1/4 inch. That's what I'm thinking. Super slight bend in that for that body line. I think that'll do her. So basically I just cut the center out. Yeah. Back because I bent a little bit with the shear. It's pretty good. Now, just gotta get a little bit of a inside bend on it. I want to make sure. Alright, we got the slightest of a bend on that, guys. I don't know if you can see that. Alright, so that's fitting pretty good there as far as the panel placement goes on the top. Now we just gotta get everything else to fit like it's supposed to. So that up there, that's so. God, that lip is rusted. So I think what we're going to do now is I'm going to scrub this up here, and then I'm going to tack it there, tack it down here, and then we'll get this bad boy to fit. Remember, I'm not overlapping anything, welding anything up to overlap. I don't like lap joints. I mean, there's people out there to do it, but they just all rot. Alright. Okay, well, that's tacked there. Let's move that in. Alright, so that's tacked there now. Alright, so now I need to grab my little air saw and I'll buzz that along there so I can bring that out, tack it in. This is fitting pretty good. Let me cut that out. We'll be able to slide that. Remember, the whole thing can go back. So we should be able to get that to fit really good. And then we gotta fill this piece in here. So once we get this piece fit, we'll slice this along here, push that back, tack that in place, tack it in place all up here, and then we'll work on putting this piece in here. All these are the bomb. Really, if you're cutting cars, like roofs off and stuff. Reciprocating saw, though, if you get the vibration under control, you're going to be a lot better off. Alright, so let's okay. Try this again here. Cut that weld off here. Alright, now sometimes you gotta redo your shit. pop there on. And you don't put your fucking finger in the goddamn grinder disc. Because if you do, you'll be missing so wife's like, don't wash your hands in the kitchen sink, I'm making dinner. Austin's in the bathroom. Not if I have to take you to the hospital or not. Fuck. It's not bleeding real bad, guys, so we're gonna take and clean her, disinfect her a little bit. Yeah, that's good. And we're gonna do a little Harbor Freight super glue job here, the Band-Aid. That definitely will kill whatever ails you. Glad my finger's not laying on the ground. And then my daughter Paisley gives me this little Band-Aid kit that she got for Girl Scouts. Says everything that you need will be in here, Dad. I felt that thing go in my finger. Holy shit. That's why it's very important, guys, to pay attention to your surroundings and where you're putting your fingers and other extremities in the shop. Be working with a clear head, you know. I've had a rough few days, and I'm not really, I got a lot in my mind, let's put it that way. Dang, dude. Alright, I'm going to put this back. And we'll attempt to cut that again without cutting my finger off. What?
What did you do?
Cleaned it out with brake clean. I put it, smushed it together with super glue, and I put...
This.
Too late now.
This and a Band-Aid.
I already super glued it, put Band-Aid on it.
You want super glue?
Yeah, what else am I supposed to do?
Change your mind. Here it is.
What? I already cleaned it out with brake clean and everything. What am I going to... Well, it's antiseptic white. Well, if you watch where you're walking, it won't. Alright. Anyway. Try this again. like using the zip cut. Because way the fuck off. Alright, I'm just going to use my little air saw. I should use that in the first place. I don't cut my fucking finger half off. Cut it half with the fucking zip cut, went too far. It's way the fuck up there now. Man, guys, I'll be glad when this fucking job's over. Move on to something fun. So relieving that old quarter out of the full end, I can push that in and I can stitch that up. And I'm just kind of hammering it in shape. And it's actually going the way it's supposed to go. So that's good. Okay.
Did you get my message?
No, I didn't get your message. Yeah, it's a little bigger. Not always the size, honey.
I've got an itch I can't scratch, I'm missing a piece that completes a whole part of me, an open wound scar to see. Everybody come here, gather round, welcome to the freak show, the best in town. What the hell's wrong with me? I don't get along with anybody, honestly. I've been living in my own head constantly, thoughts jumbled round, think I need a new lobotomy. Wait, all these thoughts are too negative, I don't wanna get lost in the sedative. Gotta show them what I got, I'm competitive. You know I'm about to go off, I won't let them win, I'll take a stab. I wanna chase a bag, I wanna weigh, I can change all the things I lack. I gotta face the facts, I got a taste in that. Got me obsessed with the rest, I got an itch to scratch. Lonely now, I'll give up everything. Daunting all, if I could see my dreams, I'll make things right. 'Cause I'll do anything to make what I want a reality. Don't let go, don't let go. I'll make things right. 'Cause I'll do anything to make what I want a reality.
I just wanna find a way out, sick of the venom in my brain. Running from the past, wanna escape my pain. I just wanna be a better person, I deserve this. I just wanna break these chains. Always asking for greatness, true to myself, I never fake it. Seen too many once that I so they get famous. And when I say the truth, most really can't take it. In spite of everything I've been through, I'ma make it. Fake friends, but on my downfall is toxic. Day one, started the outlaws for profit. Now all I do is write verses, no talking. All I do is put the work in, no option. This was everything I ever wanted. Created a legacy off of me, just being honest. And the fake ones hate, but it's all to no avail. They wanna see me lose, but you know I never fail.
I'll give up everything, daunting all, if I can see my dream, make things right. 'Cause I'll do anything to make what I want a reality. Lonely now, I'll give up everything. Daunting all, if I can see my dreams, make things right. 'Cause I'll do anything to make what I make all the demons quiet. Yeah, we were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Oh, yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, it's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive, and save it. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Oh, yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong.
Alright, Fink Fabbers, we're gonna cut this one here. We got our piece made, but I had to run and grab my son, so I haven't stabbed it in, but that's gonna go in there like that. We'll get it all welded in. We'll run the zip cut down here and get that all buttoned up. And I'll get it all finished, welded, and ground off. And then we'll start prep for a smooshing of mud and feather fill and paint. So we will have one more video on this, guys. I apologize. I was hoping to get it all wrapped up in this video, but it didn't work out. So we got our inner fender lip in there, and just tacked in place. We got our inner patch panel tacked into place, our inner rocker end tacked into place, and our rocker built. So a couple little areas we gotta address yet, but overall I'm happy, guys. I did pretty good. I think I did an alright job for taking something from nothing and turning it into something. So I'm gonna call it a night, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later. Bye.